What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing what I hope is my new replacement steam cleaner for my needs. I didn't need to go with an excessively large, why is it gotta be a sticker here? Hello? I didn't need to go with an excessively large or industrial type steam cleaner, but I definitely wanted to upgrade. This is what I've been using. It's a McCulloch, and I had a Wagner before this. I didn't have like really many problems with it. It was just a little bit smaller. What I do miss about the Wagner is just the storage ability. It had a front lid where I could put a couple of the accessories. This one, not bad, not a bad unit. I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest, I'm just not a huge fan of the handle too much, and I don't love how it stores on it. I don't know. I want something better, a little bit better. This, I believe, right now is like $99, and I think at the time it was like $149. I probably got it for $99 because I don't really think I would have spent $149 on this. Now this unit, this is the MC1385. I've heard a lot of things about this. Seems like many people in my situation prefer this and use this. There are a couple people that say issues with water squirting out of the handle and the steam taking a second to go, but then people just say, well, just squirt it a couple times and then you're fine. If you're doing extensive detailing, that might be an issue for you. For me, I use this, or would use this, or will use this, or could use this maybe a few times a month at most. Door jams, engine bays, the trunk jams type areas like that, maybe the bathrooms in the house, something along those lines, but that would be it. If I get larger into doing more vehicles with the strictly OCD business that I have, I would consider that, but for right now, the detailing business is not a big priority. It's not something I can actually decide to put the time needed to expand it. I do maybe a 1 to 2 cars a month, if that. That would be on the high side, but for right now, we are just gonna open this up. We're gonna see what comes in this container, see what the unit looks like, have it as a little comparison next to this, and then what I'm probably gonna do is just demo it, show you what it does, give it a full chance, like 10-15 minutes or whatever, to fully do its thing in the internals, and then we'll see what it does. I'm gonna squirt it, then I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna see about that shooting water thing. How excessive is it? Is it something really annoying? Now, this thing was $199, and the reason I love Amazon is because it has free returns if there are issues. Being a Prime member is awesome, so that's what we're gonna focus on here. It's really a risk-free trial. Jesus, a freaking box, like long ass hose comes out. I gotta tell you, right off the bat, I like this, how it's like a slightly rubberized. I like that. Oh, that's nice too. This is safe too. I got kids, so if you want to lock it so that you can't depress the trigger, oh, and you can also lock the trigger in or just stop it from spraying. Very nice if you have the unit. I like the layout of this. I like the look of this. I like how this is gonna, I don't even know if this is the way to do it, but yeah, that's silly. That's like way more secure than that. I like this, and I also love this. There's a gauge here that's gonna show me the pressure. I like the top fill area. Looks really nice being right up there. I like that it's on wheels. That's also a nice thing. This is secure. I like that it's got a nice little handle. All right, so let's see what else it comes with. Obviously, there's a longer hose, premium handle. It's got a nice fill cup, so I know how much water I'm putting in. It's got another pad, so that's 2. It comes with this, which I'm guessing this somehow will attach to this. Yeah, look at that. What a guess, right? If I want extra scrubbing, this has bristles on it and it just comes off. That's pretty cool. So how does this attach? Oh, this just sticks on with Velcro. Okay, well this is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. They are 2 different ones, so I'm assuming they're washable. This is pretty cool. Let me just go through these. These are going to be attachments that go on the handle once I get to, I guess, this piece here, but it's got little, that's stiff bristles. This is just going to be a little tip. I'd probably use something along the lines of this a little bit more. Just like I said, my main thing is going to be to get into places like the door jambs and the engine bay and stuff, but stuff like this, maybe the bathrooms, I highly doubt I'm going to need really many of these. These are very stiff. I mean, I'm going to save them obviously, but I don't see a big necessity for these things. I guess this is going to be like a squeegee type steamer with a squeegee. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about this one attachment. Here we go. This I will use on carpets. This is going to be something that will come in handy to go through on the carpets and do steam clean jobs on the carpets in the cars. Okay, so I guess this is gonna lock in. Again, everything's done with one hand, so if that's not showing you how easy things are, that's pretty cool. This thing is like littered with attachments. Another like squeegee type thing. I'll have to research what each little attachment's going to do for me and the purpose of each thing, because obviously I'm never going to know unless I check it out. It's cool, little bag, so got a nice bag to obviously store the extensions. So when I attach the handle to these extensions to turn this into like a mopping feature, I have hardwood floors upstairs. The bathroom floors are tile, so that's definitely going to be of benefit to me upstairs. What in the hell is this? I don't know. We're going to have to take a look at this. See, these are bigger. See, I don't know. Forgive me, because I don't know much about what these attachments are for, or what they should be used for, or could be used for. I'm gonna have to do some research. I would like to get the most use out of things as possible. Like I said, this is probably gonna be, this will probably be my biggest usage. This will probably be the way most of the time this will be used, in my opinion. It is right here. It's got this little attachment here, and then this little bent nozzle here, so it's got nothing but steam coming out. And I'm curious to see what this does on the fly as far as the steam production, but that's it. Other than this is just going to be something that goes in here and goes down. Locks in. So you can do what you will. You can put this down lower if you want. Which is nice. Compact storage, and yeah, I assumed that was gonna happen. So this will be for, I love that. That's for the electrical cord storage. So I don't have to worry about doing this maneuver, which I couldn't stand. And yeah, so I'm gonna change my battery because it's flashing and yelling at me right now. And then I'm gonna fill this up with water. We're gonna give a go, see what some of these attachments do, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like and what we think. All right, so I got distilled water to the fill line. Let me try to pour this in here, not make a huge mess. At first I was like, where the hell is a damn funnel? But then I noticed it has a little spout here, so let me give this a nice squeezing. We are plugged in, and to turn it on, there's a little switch that'll illuminate. We're just gonna wait. I'll come back when we get to some pressure here and we get some reading. Just sitting here BSing, it's already starting to climb. Let's obviously let it get to the tippity top, and then we're gonna start out on balls to the wall, and then I'll lower it down because I want to know right out the gate, like what is it doing. This thing's starting to move quick now. It's actually building. It's building quick, real time. It's moving. It's moving. It wants to be operated. It wants to be actuated. It wants to be massaged and touched, and it wants to be used. That's crazy. All right, let's see what it does in a minute or two. Okay, let's take a look. I'll take this off. I haven't done anything yet. I haven't pulled this at all. So we're gonna give this a go right now. See what happens. So nothing yet. A little water and steam. So I'm gonna let it go. So you can see there is some water coming out, mostly steam. It dropped down the pressure gauge. I'm assuming it's gonna build it up more. Now, let's see what happens when I hit it again, if it's gonna shoot water or steam. More water, and then it steams. So a little water dripping. There is water, obviously dripping out. So from what I was hearing, if I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use it. It should have a good continuous stream, but before you put it on what you're doing, squirt it outside of the car, maybe. See how it does a little bit, and then it goes. Now let's do this real time and lower this down. Okay. Wow. That's like a... Oh, it's queefing. Oh. Oh, so a queef. We got a squirter. Yep, we got a squirter here. On the lowest setting... it's queefing squirts at us here. That's crazy. Alright, let's go back up. Okay. Holy Christ. So the big girl doesn't squirt queef. Damn, dude. I didn't even freaking tickle you that much, did I? Doesn't do it. Let's look. Let's check out the locking mechanism. It's nice. Now let's try the locking mechanism to turn it on. It's going to obviously squirt on us. Oh no, didn't do it. Okay. So that's really nice. Handle feels really good in your hand. And then turns off. I love how the handle feels. Ooh, residual squirties. I love how the handle feels. Obviously we just did quite a bit of squirting there. Quite a bit of yelping and yopping and squirting and a little bit of puddly mess here. I feel like it's the same thing with this one here. Obviously it's not a, you know, high-end unit, a $600, $800, $1,000, $1,200 unit. If I got into more heavy use applications, I would probably opt for a higher volume, higher pressure, higher power unit. I personally probably would never really want to opt for that version when that exists. You know, obviously it's still gonna drip. I'm gonna let it sit now, I'm gonna, you know, I love that. I'm sorry, I really love that. I'm gonna let it sit, and I'm gonna let it build back up. Feels nice and hot and toasty, but nothing crazy. We're gonna test while this heats back up. I'm gonna wait like 5 or 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna see how bad the initial water squirt comes out. Then I want to attach a couple little things here to see what it looks like. All right, so I let this sit. It hasn't gone much higher. There's definitely heat. I can only imagine it's saying pressure's not building because there's less water in here. So that leads me to believe that 16 ounces is not the max that this will take. Oh boy, okay. So this unit says right there on line 5, using the fill cup, fill the unit with 64 ounces. So we put 16, which doesn't make any sense because it said maximum fill line, whatever. So we would need 4 of these bad boys to fill this up. Obviously, I can't just add water into this until, you know, we go through it or I turn it off and get all the pressure out before I open it, and even then I should let it cool off per the instructions for like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna have to try that again before this video ends. So I'm just gonna check right now what this does with what's in there. Is it gonna dribble? My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. All right, so I'm assuming it's gonna spit water for a second and then it should be okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's quite a bit of water, but then it goes. So that's probably what people were talking about. That is a little bit of a water situation here. But one of the things people were saying is it could just be residual water. It's a 10-foot hose. Obviously, that's something to consider. But you know, when you are using it, it does work great. It's just obviously, you know, I think what was that? One detail channel I follow. He was saying basically, just point it out, you know, and go for it. Not bad. I mean, for, like I said, what I need from it, what I use this for, this is going to be absolutely, totally sufficient. It's going to be... It's really not a whole lot here. You know, if you think about it. I mean, I held that there. When you don't hold it there, it's just... When you hold it there, it's going to... Obviously getting water with the moisture, but you know, I think what I'm gonna do, turn the unit off. I'm going to let it cool down. Actually, you know what? Leave the unit on. What I'm gonna do is hook up the other attachment real quick, see what it does. So you just push that button here, take that off, and let that lock into place. It's as simple as that. Oh, that's cool how it has like little like nozzles inside that throw it out. God damn it. You know what? That was so stupid to do that. Because it just goddamn cleaned. Oh, son of a bitch. There's no way. I'm going to probably have to do my whole rug. I hate myself. That better dry out. Dirty. Damn. Fuck. Horrible. It's a horrible situation. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, let me take this attachment off. So, if you want to put the broom attachment, you can, I guess, do it in one of two ways. You could hook this up with the shorter one or the longer one. For right now, let's just see what this does. What the hell is it doing? Very gentle. So it's definitely... Oh, now it's going. But it's steaming pretty gently, which is cool, because you're just trying to introduce heat. Got a little bit of water. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I said, you know, hardwood floors definitely see the benefit of this. For sure see the benefit of it. I don't even want to put it down here on the floor too much, but, you know, I could see going through this, and god damn it, that really annoys me. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Hold and pressure, I guess the pressure is going to be based on also how much water's in there, the volume of that taking over. Again, I'm not, you know, some kind of scientist here. This is kind of weird. Why would this lock in like that and have it upside down? Holy, what? Yeah, but I guess, oh, spray it and then scrape like that. I don't know. Like I said, not for me. And then I guess the good way that they're saying, instead of just doing it and pushing out, it's do this and just twist it. And then go, get out of here. That's what I did. I just did that. It worked out awesome. I'm gonna have this thing filled with 64 ounces, and I'm probably gonna have some filled in there. I might just do like a side-by-side trigger pull. So we'll revisit this in a second. Okay, both machines are currently filled up to capacity. That boy takes a lot of water, which is really awesome. I'm most excited about that. It holds a lot of water, and I only put distilled water in these machines, obviously. I guess you could use other things, but I'm worried about the deposits and other things. So to me, distilled water is what I'll be using. It's very cheap, it's accessible, so that's what I'm gonna get and use. They're both filled up. We're just waiting for it to heat up. Then I'm just gonna put them side by side and do little squirty squirts and see if there are any differences. I don't anticipate too much. I anticipate maybe this having a little bit more power, obviously more longevity. Hopefully this stays stronger for longer, you know, and then we'll see what happens. This has been, you know, heating up for a while. Lights are all ready. I thought by filling the water up completely and utterly to the full mark that this was gonna go higher on the green. I guess, you know, not, but, you know, whatever. Shouldn't affect anything. I'm gonna prop the camera down here, and I'm gonna give you the first trigger pull squeeze on both of them at the same time so we can see what's spewing what, and we're just gonna see what we got. Clunking into things here. We're gonna move this here. So this is gonna be on full tilt. This is always on full tilt. They both have like angled things. Now this is the smaller McCulloch, and this is the obviously the newest one. We're gonna just hit both switches at the same time, and we're gonna see what transpires. I definitely see more force coming out of the right one, but I am seeing more dribbling right now coming out of this. Again, this is the first initial pulse, so I don't know what that's meaning, but we're gonna try it again, same time. Ready, go. You see the one on the left is puttering a little bit. It's weird. Why is the one on the left puttering like that? This one definitely has a little bit more dribbliness. Look. See it dripping water? That's hot water, don't touch that. Now this one smooth out, but then I don't know what that's from. All right, I'm gonna take this angled piece off. Alright, so funny thing is, this isn't a piece that comes off, this is just the way it is. So now they both have regular. We'll see if that angled piece is maybe causing condensation issues or dripping. Oh, that's interesting. Look at how different it is right now. Look at that. See, that just splurted a big hunk of water out. So it's weird. Oh, the squirter. There's almost no pressure out of this going straight. Like, can you just not use it without the bend? That'd be really weird. Like, you have to have this for it to do anything? Wow. I guess, you know, it's not gonna be the end of the world, but it's gonna be... It is gonna be drippy, you know? See how it's just... So we're splooging, right? Right, with nothing on it this time. Let's see what this does now. This is the, look at it, it just drips when I'm putting it over it. Come on, dude. Ready? All right. See how it's got that after splooge? I don't know. The drips, for me, are a problem. I don't know. Let me know down below. Is this a normal thing? Is this unavoidable? Unless I'm rolling with a pricier unit. Do the pricier units still do this? I don't know. Like, I don't mind that, but it's the after. You see how it's just dribbling? It's like... it's that last little... That last little squirt. It's like, what the hell's going on? It's like a dribbly, like you just did pee-pees and it's like coming out. Well. Yeah, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Is this one, you know... The other thing that sucks is this handle gets really hot. Like, it really does get hot here. Like, hot. Oh, whoa, okay. Come on. What the fucking hell goes on here? Jesus. Come on. I guess you just gotta give it a little test squirt here. Why is this one? Oh, it's got a little bit. It's really strange. I'm sorry, like... I, 'cause, 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 ' honestly not, I don't know. I think I'm making up my mind here. The decision is gonna have to be made. I think I'm gonna return this. I don't do enough cars to say, okay, I need the volume more than the ease of use. And for how often I use it, this is a much smaller unit that can get stored up on top. I'm not a fan of the dribbliness of this. It's starting to be, I didn't even use it on a car yet and I'm already getting annoyed because I'm just not seeing the same dribbliness. You know, all things similar, right? We're just gonna just do some trigger pulls here. Go through like that. So that's what we're getting. That's what we're getting out of this unit. Right? Now this one, what I'm finding is the first squeeze is throwing off a hellacious amount of water. Okay, but now we're good, right? So let's just do a bunch of squeezes here. You see what I'm saying? Like you're getting some. I'm not getting the same dribble with this. Even though this handle gets a little bit hotter, I mean, you know, it's not anything to complain about, but you know, I'm getting the same steam like flow basically. It does putter a little bit. That could also be because I have to clean it out on the inside. I mean, it's an older unit. Anyway, dragging ass with this video. My final conclusion here is that I think this is gonna go. As cool as it is with the attachments, I just can't deal with this. It's just, why does it have to, I think it's gotta be the hose length. It just drops water everywhere, like. I mean, come on, I mean, all right, listen, somebody's gonna say, oh, you're nitpicking and whatever. But yeah, I mean, this is supposed to be more convenient and a better setup. But I guess, listen, if you're a high volume guy, then go for it. It does produce, in my opinion, a little bit more powerful steam. And, you know, maybe it's better for certain situations. But for me, for my uses, and obviously strictly my opinion, this is no knocking the machine itself. I mean, there may be something, just maybe I'm not understanding steam cleaners or something, I don't know. But, you know, this, I can deal with the initial piss and then it's fine. It's not dribbling anything. I don't know if it's the attachment or what, but that's the attachment I personally would be using. So that's the one I have to judge it by, and judging by that attachment, I think this is not a keeper for me personally, as sad as that is, because I think it looks way more badass than this. But I'm just gonna keep this for now, and I guess what I'm gonna do is just bite the bullet and get a better one, you know, when the time comes. Just spend the extra couple $100 and just get a solid one. So let me know down below if you do know anything about steam cleaners. What do you recommend that isn't crazy budget wise? You know, obviously $1,000 or under. Let me know, like, what's out there. What would something be good for me? Something that's not going to have the dribble effect. Something that's going to have a decent size water tank storage and decent usage time, decent run time, nice handle, good aesthetics too. I mean, obviously it's not gonna matter too much, but it does. I did see a Dupre, I think it's called a Dupre 1. It looks really nice. It's an all white unit, really classy, clean looking, nice. And that was like $500 or something, but I might look into that one. But let me know if there's other ones out there that are somewhere around that price range. Obviously I really don't want to go higher than 800, but if it does benefit me and it's going to be like that much astronomically higher in what it's going to give me benefit wise, then I'll consider it. But thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're an OCD OG, I truly appreciate all of the support as always. I hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and humble. And yeah, this is another letdown for me, right? But still a cool ass unit. I mean, I just can't deal with that. For how little I use it, it's going to annoy me that much that I'll probably use it even less than the little time I'll use it. I did hear people say the same complaints. I had to try it myself, and I concur. I don't like the dribbly dick, and that's the end of the story. I'll see you guys soon. Be safe.